Bill Hobby and I go way, way back. We've got some pictures of a young William P. Hobby Jr. and a young James A. Baker III boxing.
I met Governor Hobby when I was first elected to public office. I was student body president at Worthing High School.
I was a fledgling news reporter, KPRC TV.
When he got elected lieutenant governor in 1972, I got appointed Secretary of State.
I had just been elected to the legislature and scared to death. And I had Governor Bill Hobby teaching me school finance.
Shy, reserved, nerdy.
Well, he's always told people he's a recreational mathematician.
Well, I think he's a classic quant. His idea of fun was to do these Mensa books of pages and pages of algebra calculations.
He had a vision about education, and he had a vision about poor people.
His focus on higher education was probably the hallmark of his many years of public service as lieutenant governor.
We not only made the biggest reforms in Texas history as far as education goes, we also raised taxes to pay for it.
He knows that it's a complex topic and that the soundbite solutions are that you just don't pass a law and improve education.
He just always knew that the only way to make the social escalator work is to educate people.
He never said, "Oh my gosh, I wish you were a Democrat." He just embraced that we were going to serve together.
We come from a tradition of getting things done and reaching across the aisle to make it happen. And that's how you govern. You govern from the center.
He doesn't like floor fights.
You may get asked to come back to his office and have a discussion, and you would always come out of there believing what he told you.
One point during debate, Senator Schwartz rose and addressed the chair, Bill Hobby, and said, "May I speak briefly?" And Governor Hobby said, "You may, but I doubt if you can."
Bill recalls that his first real introduction into politics was going to a Republican convention with Ovita. And I laughed and said, "So is that why you became a Democrat?"
Bill has been a strong leader in his family.
It was always leadership by example, and I think the best leadership he gave us was to marry my mother.
Diana and his children were always there, a part of what he did. She was outgoing, she was elegant. Not that he was inelegant, but those ties didn't quite match their
value propositions that most people are concerned about, money, clothing, cars, that never crossed his radar.
I never will forget one day on the campus at Kincaid School, we got into a real fist fight. And I want to tell you, don't ever underestimate Bill Hobby. It was a draw.
He said, "We passed the bill, you want to carry it over with me?" So foolishly, I guess, I went over, carried the bill over with him to the House side, and to a standing ovation. Bill Hobby said, "This is the first time anybody's applauded, much less had a standing ovation for increasing taxes." And I said, "Yes, and it may be the last time." And sure enough, I think it was.
I learned how to shoot better than he does.
Number one, keep a sense of humor.
He taught me a lot about patience, about doing my homework, about digging in and making a decision on what you think is right, and taught me a lot about compromise.
As someone who worked for him, I can tell you that he was a good lieutenant governor, honestly.
Carry yourself humbly, behave decently towards all humanity because that's your duty, and do the right thing. About that simple.
Serious, thoughtful, honest service to the people of Texas.
It was Bill Hobby, more than anyone else who has served in the position of lieutenant governor, that really made that position the powerful position that it has been in state government.
Bill Hobby brought so many good people into government and identified good people who were career public servants in many of the state agencies.
We have an indigent healthcare system that works because of him.
I've sort of said, you are the practical guy, you are the application guy. You know, I mean, your whole legacy is quantitative, and that is, does it work?
You look back in Texas history, even from this point in time, and he stands out. He was a bright star in a star-filled history.
Happy 83rd birthday, Bill. It's not all bad. Take that from someone who's approaching 85.
Happy birthday, Bill Hobby.
My heartfelt wishes for not only this birthday, which is the 42nd anniversary of your 39th birthday.
It's been a joy to work with you over the last couple of years, and I hope we're working together over many more.
So we celebrate your birthday, and hey, keep in good health, because there's a lot of us who still count on you.
Happy birthday, Bill Hobby. You deserve the very best.
Happy birthday, Governor Hobby, and may you have many, many more.
Texas has been the beneficiary of your life and your service, and we look forward to many years of that service and benefits to the people of this state, and we're very grateful for your life and service.
Happy birthday, Papa. Thank you for the legacy. Thank you for the generosity. Thank you for unending love and support.